monks really behind this? You know, is this really is this a monk thing? Or is
the answer is yes. The answer is yes. And I'm talking quiet. I'm talking quieter. I'm talking softer. The answer is yes. The monks are behind this.
Well, why is there only 18 of them though? Like
that's it's 19. It's 19.
Okay, 19. My bad.
And what? It's okay. You're bad. You're bad. It's okay. It's not a problem. Allow me to finish talking quietly. What is interesting is that when, quote, you and your people went out, you had thousands, if not tens of thousands, and maybe 900, and you were matched if you were lucky. Now we have monks, we have 19 monks, and we don't have 19 people, we have 190. We have thousands going out to meet 19 monks.
That's crazy as well. Thousands going out to meet these 19. I'm sorry, go ahead.
I feel like I'm in school suspension. This is terrible.
Oh, you don't get where I'm coming from with this? Like, it's 19. I don't mean to curse. It's 19 months and thousands of people coming to see him.
Why are you mad, though?
Bootlegger. I'm not.
No, y'all don't get it. I get it, Bootlegger. They don't understand.
Thank you. See, Concrete has a great mind. There's nothing going on. Like, there's no police. They no police finna chase these motherfuckers. Forgive me for cussing.
I get ISS, Patty. What did I do?
That's because monks don't need police.
Hold on. Patty was speaking, Steve. What the fuck, bro?
Hey, speaking quietly.
But you were over talking, brother.
You know what? Do you have a green butthole, brother?
I just want to hear Patty, brother.
The question is, do you have a green butthole, brother?
What does that have to do with your decorum?
I'll tell you exactly what it has to do with it. I don't see a green butthole on your profile. Therefore, you don't get to tell me.
Steve, I'm moving. Steve.
Oh, Norma.
You want to say something, Junice? Yeah.
Welcome, Eleanor.
Observer. Hi. What's happening?
Nothing. I'm just sitting here chilling. What are you doing?
Talking apes.
No. Ha! Politically correct.
Really? I must be blocked.
Somebody in there's got you blocked. But I heard it's been shadow banned. You might have to type in.
Why would it be shadow banned?
I don't know. That's what somebody said earlier.
Let me see if it shows up in my thing.
Just search for it. See if it comes up.
What are you looking for? Which one? Politically correct. Politically correct. Yeah, it's right there. I think probably Aram. Aram is very, blockchain. Yeah. Aram? Yeah, Aram. You want me to go see if he's in Aram? Okay. How do you spell Aram? I think he's known right now as Your Honor. Your Honor, but you might as well take a picture of who's modded. Then we'll really know. Are you still there?
Yeah. So, yeah, I created it. Hello?
Mr. Divine, he said, I can walk for peace like the monks and make noise. And I beg to differ with you. Because when I go outside, and I don't do this anymore, I catch Ubers and Lyfts. I got tired of getting fucked with. When I go outside and just walk for the sake of walking, the police is stopping me, asking me all type of questions. Where you going, nigga? What you doing? It's late out here. Don't you got somewhere to be? So ain't no walking for me making no noise. Only noises that's gonna get made is them cuffs and they go click click and I'm like, what the fuck did I do?
And I read some articles that they did do stuff for Palestinians. So they did do the barefoot
It might be
walks, the
Moose.
silent road walks.
The four mods.
That's a good guess.
Yeah. Patty, Divine, Gemini, and Moose.
What? Is First Lady in there?
She's not a mod, but no, she's not in there.
Yeah, she's one of the, I think, the, like, administrators up there. She always has me up.
Well, Patty like doxed herself today and was talking about who she works for. I was like,
She
holy.
works for. She's in the military.
Yeah, I know. I was like, what a dumb bitch. I was like, if I wanted to, I could clip her and notify her boss real quick.
Don't do that. No, she's a nice person. She's okay.
Well, I was just like, what kind of an idiot is sitting here gonna talk about her fucking boss on Clown House? I was like, you know,
But she's serving the nation. She's one of our little heroes.
oh yeah. Okay, Norm. You say
Come on,
so.
I'm trying to put a positive light on it.
Yeah, if you say so. Whatever you say, that one I have to disagree with.
I'm just respecting, people who serve the country. That's all. I mean, it's interesting. There are what's the word I'm looking for? There are roles, military roles, that apparently just involve people standing around.
Yeah.
What?
Well, if you've ever served in the military, you know that is what you do. It's hurry up and wait. It's a jobs program.
I did volunteer for the IDF, but I worked for the State Department in a war zone basically as a USAID guy. It's sort of like a low level. It's not a spy, although I did give my reports to the CIA. Everybody knows who the CIA guys are. And I was, there was also a Delta Force there. Do you know those guys? Like, I couldn't go upstairs in their house. There's a communications guy, and there's a medical guy, and there's a munitions guy, and there's all these, just like the A-Team.
Mm-hmm.
I hung out with those guys because there weren't many Americans on July 4th. We made a barbecue with all the Americans. Do you know these guys I'm talking about? To go to this was in Republic of Serbia. Like, if things went south, we had guys on the ground that could sort of take over the country. It's kind of fun. And I rode home in an APC with my head, popping up, sticking out. You probably know all this stuff, right?
Well, Amir is an unrepentant terrorist promoter, terrorist supporter. So I heard you debated him today. Chris said he was pleasant. There was something else I didn't text you. Another compliment for you if you want to hear it.
Thank you. Who's Chris?
Chris is a young, who knows what kind of person he is, but he is someone who has enjoyed recording Clubhouse. He wrote, it's incredible, the audio quality, information gathering that can be broken. It's amazing how El Normo can destroy his critics. I know there was something else.
Oh, I thought that was you saying that.
No, that's what Chris wrote. He wrote, El Normo is a great guy. That one lady lied about 5 times during the conversation.
That was weird. The BBC is not reliable because they reported the tower falling. That was a weird thing to claim. That was one thing she said. Yeah, people lie quite a bit. It's weird. It's weird talking to guys like this who don't argue logically or factually or fairly. But Chris is a Clubhouse guy?
Mm-hmm. He's a young person. He's married. I think he's a Seventh-day Adventist, and he likes to listen to Clubhouse while he does his paper pushing during the day.
What kind of paper pushing does he do?
I'm not sure what he does. Some type of paper pushing. But he seems like a smart person, maybe on the spectrum.
Unlike us superior types.
Yeah, I mean, you just have to interact with him to detect it, I suppose. But there's something happening there. He's a fan, but I don't know, just people like to record. He's doing really interesting recordings. I've been sending you his links. That's his YouTube account, not me.
Oh, I didn't realize that. I thought that was another one of yours.
No, he's doing something next level. He's like recording it off of a desktop and streaming these rooms, I think with Anonymous or maybe some burners, but he can also like record all the rooms actually. Kind of interesting. He can run like virtual computers and record everything across multiple accounts.
That's kind of wild.
Yeah. There's just really no value in it, and it is what it is. But man, you should have heard Politically Correct just a second ago. I mean, I could play for you the insanity that we were saying that the white man is not their enemy, the Jewish man is their enemy. They control the Federal Reserve. It's a private Jewish bank.
It's politically correct.
Yeah.
But they're not like that.
Oh, really? Well, you know, to quote you one time, they fucking hate you, bro.
That sounds like a very accurate quote.
I was like, oh yeah, I forgot about that. Now I actually remember it. You know, and it's true because there's just so many deranged people out there that, you know, everything is a Jewish monopoly conspiracy theory. It's wild, but
I mean, they practically want to eat us. You know, they don't just like they want to like chop us up, put us in the blender, and blend us into a smoothie. You know, they're murderous.
yeah.
It's kind of shocking. I assume it's even worse in Chicago with the black folks that hate Jews.
What's wild is I get notifications on YouTube. We've removed your content and there's now a community strike. Not because of things that I'm saying, but because of things I'm recording. What people are saying are triggering terms of service violations. And so it's like I can't even record Clubhouse onto YouTube because everything is so egregious and toxic, harassment, abuse, multiple violations of multiple policies that YouTube has about hate speech, and it's wild. It's like, as a journalist, they can't, even when they manually review after I appeal, they can't figure out that what I'm doing is within the terms of artistic or journalistic integrity. They just see it as someone who's promoting what I'm recording, but it's just not true. I'm actually trying to document low IQ hate speech.
You can't really play it for me, can you?
I can play it back for you, yeah. I mean, but it's gonna take. I'm gonna have to end my other Clubhouse rooms, and then I can.
Well, I don't want to interrupt your process.
There's no process here.
I opened up a page of time and email from the book that you had me get, which is one of my most precious possessions. I mean, so wait a second. So who is it that's saying the Jews are the enemy? No wonder Steve is freaking out.
I didn't look at who the speaker was, but Steve is in there.
He's in there, like, waving the flag for us.
Not really. He's sitting there getting. Oh my God! Yesterday, that guy Gagosian, Thug of Biden, he roasted Steve and was imitating for 10 minutes. It was.
Wait a second. They're different people.
Well, Isaiah, whatever the F his name is.
Isaiah is Thug of Biden, and Goat is the other guy who's MAGA.
Okay, well, MAGA.
Okay, MAGA. Yeah, MAGA. Now, I know who he really is. And I'm not going to say because there's no reason to hurt anybody.
Yeah.
But he's a major professor at a major university.
Well.
And apparently he barely has to work. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he's on here every day doing a show, and I've been recording him. They know I'm recording him. He knows I'm recording him. And he's sitting there.
He sings, he dances, you know.
Yeah.
So he imitated me, by the way, and I considered it a wonderful homage. Maybe you're the one who played it for me.
Maybe.
He was ranting about how you notice I attacked like the white liberals. I don't attack the black people because it's too. I mean, if they attack me, I'll hit them back in kind. I'll never go racist.
Mm-hmm.
And but the white guys, I'll just mock the hell out of them and shred them. And you know, I had that guy Aaron. I'm sure you know that guy.
Mm-hmm.
He's awful. And Aram, who's awful.
term is terrible.
Awful. They're just such liars.
Yep.
Just a full-on liar.
I agree.
I mean, it's just no truth to anything. We're in a bad situation in terms of the what's the word? The integrity of our country. And it's completely weird. Again, hang on, I want to see who's in the room. Okay, so if I tell you something, you won't use it against me, correct?
No.
Or tell anybody?
No.
I voted for Trump.
Both times or just once?
Just once. What do you mean both times? It's 3 times.
Yeah, I know. I mean, you just voted for it once. I voted thrice. Or was it thrice even, I guess, with the last primary?
Yeah, not just a primary. He ran in 3 presidential elections and won 2 out of 3.
Yeah.
He ran in 2016. I voted for him this time entirely because of Israel. Also because Kamala is a freaking joke.
Mm-hmm.
Also because I'm a Democrat, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And why am I saying all this? Because I think Trump is crazy. But I'm talking about the integrity of the country. It's hard to say that Trump has integrity, but I mean, the kind of integrity that he doesn't have is the kind that we need. He's the guy that we need for this moment in history, I'm convinced.
Well, it's all water under the bridge now. I mean, he's our man. He's our George.
You mean our George Bush or George Washington?
Washington. I mean, it's the same thing. I mean, he is our. If you're not rooting for him, you're rooting against America.
Yes. No, he's doing so many things that I'm delighted that he's doing, including, steering the country away from the politically correct BS and the gender bender and the leftism and the socialism, and steering our institutions. I mean, there's a culture war. He's fighting the culture war in the universities and in the media. I mean, he's doing it. He's going hard. He's even fighting the law firms. I heard an interview today with somebody who quit Skadden. You ever hear of Skadden Arps? It's maybe the biggest law firm. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
And he went after all the law firms and said, if you don't stop hiring people because of their skin color, we're going to suspend any government contacts with you. It was like it was one of these not that you shouldn't develop people who are of different nationalities, but you can't hire people based on race, especially unqualified people. Anyway, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand. I mean, they're doing what they can do, and those settlements, I mean, I never heard of a president getting into office and then negotiating huge settlements against law firms, media companies. It's like, what? Never seen that before. Holy shit.
It's unbelievable. He's doing everything. It's unbelievable. And I think it's hilarious that he's palsy with all the different Arabs. Like he had their Ukrainian summit in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia.
Mm-hmm.
Now that's a good way. And why is he doing it? Because he wants to keep the oil flowing. Because if there's no oil, we're in deep crap.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So he's treating the Saudis nicely. The Saudis are our friends. He's treating the Iranians badly. The Iranians are our enemies. I mean, the guy is doing 20 years worth of stuff in 1 year.
Well, I don't know. You might flatter and compliment him, but people on this app are extreme Trump derangement syndrome people. Jay Breska is one of them. Everybody's a tedious person.
He's medium. Now, he's not. He's dead wrong about you.
Oh, it doesn't matter. Listen, the guy's a convicted rapist and a felon. I'm a decorated former United States Army intelligence officer with a career.
He's not a convicted rapist.
Oh, he's not.
No.
Oh,
he was a convicted.
Oh, I see.
He's a pimp. He's
Oh, he's a pimp. Anyways, I'm just telling you, El Normo, that I understand that this is all an illusion and a conference call, but unfortunately, like because my TikTok account got banned, I mean, there are just some people on this app where because I like to publish everything, there's just some people that I will really try to avoid and block, and I don't want to be in the conversation with them, the space with them. I don't want them. I don't want my face or my identity running through their brain ever. I don't want to have anything to do with some of the people on this app, but I will always fight back against anybody who attacks me and vigorously. And, I don't have any shame in my game. I'm sure you're aware of that by now.
You're a counterpuncher like Trump. I don't blame you. I think you should do that. Now, I'm full disclosure, I'm friends with Jay. And before when he attacked you the other day, I defended you. So you were listening.
Yeah, I heard.
I said, the fact that somebody asked you questions does not mean that he's being targeted. What did he do? What did he do wrong? And people are just coming up with nonsense.
Oh, I know. Everybody started making shit up. But the thing is, he's lying. The FBI didn't show up at his house. And they didn't ask. The FBI 2 weeks ago didn't show up at his house. And then he creates a room 2 weeks later and says that the FBI came to his house, started asking him about fake signatures and campaign finance fraud. This fucking guy is a liar, El Normo. He's a fucking liar, and he's stirring the pot. He's a fucking loser, and he's using me like a lot of other fucking losers that I've had to deal with that use me as their credibility and their career. They make other people their career when they achieve nothing and try to do nothing. And he's just another one of these button pushers on here, and they want to play fuck games with me. Well, I record them, I'll publish them, and the next day I will forget them because they're irrelevant and they're meaningless to me. They're not in the book club. They're just fucking gabbers, gossipers, mockers, and they themselves are loser, pathetic people who, in my opinion, yeah, Jeep Reska, convicted felon, and he made his bones in the restaurant business, huh? Yeah, normal. You think that guy ever ran a restaurant, worked his ass off for 20 years running a fucking restaurant? You believe that shit? I don't believe that shit.
I know what he does. He was a pimp.
Well, anyways, I mean, I'm just saying, like, I roasted him as he roasted me, so it all balanced out.
Okay, I'm not. Hang on a second. Hang on, I'm getting my footage here.
That's what I need to do.
All right, excuse me, I'm calling them.
Before you answer, I just want to say thank you for saying it in a different perspective. I appreciate that.
You're welcome, sir.
Done well. Thank you, brother.
Hey, he took my. Never mind. He had us what's good.
I was giving it to you,
my glory, brother.
but
Yeah, you can share my glory.
he took it.
Yeah, I know.
He took it from you. He took it from you, Bootlegger, and you let him take it.
Interception. You alley you though. You came alley you first. Like, it's cool. He got it, but continue on. So about these 19 walking months.
So, you know what? I'm reading something right now. So, the reason why they chose to walk from, okay, they are in the Texas area, they're choosing certain areas to walk through when it comes to peace, and they're choosing some of these areas because of the injustice that happened in America. So, they did they went to the Pettus Bridge, they went to Mississippi, they freaking have dropped flowers in the river when they went over the bridge to, for the ancestors or the people that had to go over that bridge that were beaten. So their peace walk is like more than just, because they're talking about what happened in Selma. And a lot of these areas that they're walking through is the routes in certain areas that are abusing it. It's weird. I'm like, damn. So they are they're choosing certain areas to walk through to recognize what Black people have gone through in the past.
Are they walking through Decatur in Georgia? wait, and I'm not even talking. I'm like if you really.
Who's fighting about that? Who's fighting about that?
I hate to agree with concrete, but now I have these skeptical.
No. Remember 2 days ago I said we need allies. I always talk about allies. So if the Buddhist monks are paying homage to places like Selma and walking over that bridge where what's his name? Damn, Rachel used to work for him. I don't want to get stuck on the name. But John Lewis almost got his head cracked on that bridge. So they're paying homage. They're recognizing the struggle. These are allies. We need allies. And I say this all the time. We as black people have more allies than we know because we know that a group of individuals has gone around this earth conquering, stealing, drawing lines, creating maps, and saying this is this part of the country and don't cross this and where's your passport. Like this is all, the UN, right? We all have a common enemy. I'll end with that. I'm glad you
And you know some of the darkest places, it said from Louisiana to Mississippi, Alabama to Georgia.
Check this out. Wake this up. They paying homage to places where shit used to happen and it ain't happening no more. While we got niggas in Chicago.
And they're going specifically through areas where
Why are you putting all this pressure on the monks, bro?
What do you mean all this pressure?
The world in one march, bro.
No, hold on, Concrete, because that was a very specific statement you made. Why am I putting all this pressure on the monks? Remember, they're walking for peace. Nothing's happening to them. Ain't even shit happening to them for real.
There's negative energy, brother.
This is almost like equivalent to virtue signaling, right? Because, I'm going to just leave it there. I don't even want to drag it. Listen, I'm going to leave the monks alone. Too late.
Oh my God, it is signal. It's symbolic. Hello?
Okay.
crazy, Joni. Conversation with a bunch of idiots.
You don't see the white farmers that were brought over here from South Africa paying homage to shit.
Why not? You want to bring the white man?
I'm just saying, nobody's coming over here and paying homage to sites where historical events, they don't even want us to remember these events. They're trying to whitewash history. What bridge? Who's John Lewis? The monks know. Someone put in the chat. These monks probably know more black history than people on this stage. I'm not saying any names.
Come on now. Put in the name.
I'm not talking.
It's
Impossible. How the hell are monks gonna know better than
I'm still talking. It don't relevant. Again, if they come and they're paying homage, I salute them. Matter of fact, if I was down there, I would go meet them because guess what? There's more monks where those monks came from. I'll land.
Bro, look, so this I said I wasn't gonna drag it. I went, but this my last point I'm gonna bring up. No, I'm gonna say that. I might need this now.
Some of you niggas will never be saved.
Oh no. I'm gonna give it to y'all.
Hold your order. Hold your order. I just want to say, if y'all want to, y'all need credits for your AAA or Drug Anonymous, just let us know. We'll sign up for the certificates because y'all gotta be high in some of these conversations. I just don't be understanding. And it's just be like, what are you talking about? And watch, you Gary say something real crazy. So just go ahead and send me the certificate and let me know. Go ahead.
So First Lady, this one right here, this one go how you thinking. Imagine me as a business owner.
Ladies offering you to be a sponsor. So just accept it, because I'm not gonna be a sponsor.
I don't need a sponsor. I don't even drink alcohol, but this weed is damn good, and I don't plan on giving it up.
Alcohol, you be doing a bunch of.
Well, I don't plan on giving up these trees. So imagine me like the symbolic. She said it is symbolic, right? Okay, I get it. Imagine me as a business owner with some employees, and I say, hey y'all, profits ain't doing too good this week. And I know payroll, I told y'all it's gonna be late, but we gonna walk for profits. And they say, why? Because it's symbolic. We need a symbolic victory before I get to y'all paycheck. Ain't they gonna look at me like I'm fucking crazy? Like, nigga, what
What
are you
is
talking about?
wrong with your comprehension? Why are you stringing together these thoughts? What is happening? I'm so sad.
If you confused, just ask a question and I can clarify.
I'm not confused. You are. I'm trying to understand what's going on in your brain. Like you're just hopping from like one subject to the next and then struggling to piece it together, and you dragging us along with you.
See, it's called a metaphor. I'm using metaphor.
No, you're not.
Okay, let me try that. It's called parable. I'm speaking in parables. Let those who have an ear to hear.
No,
and the rest of you can sit.
you're not. That's not a parable. But try again.
So let me ask him a question. You ever heard the phrase, the enemy of my enemy is my friend? You ever heard that, Bootlegger?
The enemy of my enemy is my friend. I have heard that, and I have some contentions with that. But where you going? Let's see where you go.
Okay, again, I said it, I'll say it again. When you have people coming from other nations that have fell victim to the actions of this country's aggressions throughout the globe, coming back here to say, we know what you have been through, and we have also been through some things and continue to go through some things. We see you. We recognize you. We salute you. That then tells me, oh shit, they really do know what I've been through. They know where I've been through. They know what's going on and continue to go through because they may still be going through these things as well. All four corners of the earth. I love this country, but you can't sit here and say that this country and the government, that their hands are not dirty and continue to be dirty and are getting dirtier at the hands of the current administration. So anyone that comes here and wants to recognize our strengths, because we have come a long way since the crossing of that bridge, and some of them have not. We need to form relationships with like-minded individuals that recognize the things that have taken place historically, not only here, but across the globe, so that we can do what needs to be done so things can be better for future generations.
Here's the problem with the enemy of my enemy is my friend idea. Because last time I checked, niggas are called white folks fight with each other too. Niggas will fight. Niggas will have some white folks that they like, oh look, that's the enemy, and then team up with some other white folks because they're the enemy of the white folks that they don't like. And then you mess around and find out that Republicans and Democrats is the same damn thing. See where that gets you?
We don't really have to spin off on the convo about the phrase as I mentioned. That's really not the actual convo. So we don't
You're right.
have to spin
You're right.
off on that.
You're right. You're right.
Sit back and do nothing. And a lot of Republicans right now are sitting around and doing absolutely nothing. Some have went on vacation and other things. So those kinds of people we don't want. We want people that can take action and fix problems that affect everybody. You know what I mean? So poverty and all that affects a lot of people. Hunger, that affects a lot of people. But the broader story, people's wages, that affects a hell of a lot more people. And when you start messing with people's money and stuff like that, and their food and all stuff, that's going to cost you at the in the primaries. I'm sorry, in the primaries. Also, I was going to say at the primaries, but either way, it's going to cost the Republicans because you sit here and y'all play these games with people's lives, fill in the blank, whatever it is. I believe that those kinds of things will cost y'all because you can't sit up here and lie to people and paint over it like there's not rot underneath that paint. You can't sit here and tell right away lies to people and think that that stuff is okay. It just doesn't work, and that's horrible.
Ashley, you sound like a smart woman, and just to bring us full circle, because I heard with that first initial statement you said, people want people who are about action. Do you think walking around the country would be deemed as taking action?
Wait, tell the full story.
Now you want me to tell the full story. Now you want me to tell the full story.
Well, full story. They're not just walking around aimlessly like they're doing hopscotch and skipping around, and like tell why they're doing it and where they're going and all that stuff.
Yeah. And why we didn't even walking around the country, like there's got to be some context. We can't just blurt stuff out. What's the context and stuff like that, brother? Like, what are they walking around the country to go do? Are they voting? Are they passing out?
Beat your ass, nigga.
Are they signing up?
Concrete, you just gonna let them jump you?
Well, then you need to.
I wish I could stop it. She beat me up earlier today. So, we'll come.
Well, you need to figure out, brother. You got to get this right because you are way off target, and people's lives are struggling. And you know, you folks sit up here, well, prices are doing good for us, or we're making it. Well, other people aren't. Some Republicans on Twitter, whatever you want to call that, they even have said some of those folks are kind of waning, and even on TikTok and some of these other things, people said they want their votes back. I wonder why. Because you have a president that's not really a leader. You have a president that is a drifter and a grifter and all this other kind of whatever you want to fill in the blank and other inappropriate stuff. That is not a person that I would want to have my life lead after. I wouldn't even point children in that direction. Hell, let alone animals. I would never have somebody talk and to go have their lives be like Donald Trump. There is no way I wouldn't tell my children, hey, look up to that person. They have everything. No. Hell to the no. So you Republicans that sit up here and accept this kind of stuff and accept a man that, allows for, sexual things, talking about being with his daughter and all these other things, y'all accept all this stuff because you sit here and you vote for him. Don't sit there and say on one side, well, I voted for him. I really did. I voted for him, George, but I like some policies, but I don't like others. No, bro, we ain't trying to hear. Y'all, you Republicans know what's going on when y'all sit up here and vote for this man, because that means you also voted for his policies. On the double, you voted for it, fix it.
Now, what's crazy about that statement is you very well could. Like, do we expect any? And look, I don't have a dog in the fight. I hate them all equally.
Netanyahu did a lot of shit, even in recently funding ISIS.
Matrix.
That in itself a major weakness of yours.
Yeah, you're right. I should no.
Hold for 10 seconds, 10, not 11, 10, not 9. Hold for 10 seconds, 10, 10 seconds, 10, 9, 11, 10, 9. Hold, 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 hold. Let it go, let it go, let it go, 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 go. Do, 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 go, 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 do, 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 go, go. Take the deepest breath of the day. Hold for 10 seconds, 10, 9, 11, 10, 9. Hold, 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 hold. Let it go, let it go, let it go, 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 go. Do, 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 go, 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 do, 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 go, go. Take the deepest breath of the day. Hold for 10 seconds, 10, 9, 11, 10, 9, 9. Hold, 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 hold. Let it go, let it go, let it go, 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 go. Go, go, gotta go, 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 gotta go, gotta go, gotta go. Take the deepest breath of the day. Over 10 seconds, 10, 9, 11, 10, 9, 9. Hold, 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 hold. Let it go, 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 go. Let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go, 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 go. Thinking angel problems. The more you think, the more you speak, the further from the truth you will be. Take the deepest breath of the day. Over 10 seconds, 10, 9, 11, 10, 9, 9. Hold, 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 hold. Let it go, 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 go. Let it go, let it go, let it go, 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 go. Let it go, let it go, let it go. Stop thinking Thinking ain't your problems. The more you think, the more you speak, the further from the truth you will be. Take the deepest breath of the day. Hold for 10 seconds, 10, 9, 11, 10, 9. Hold, 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 hold. Let it go, let it go, let it go, 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 go. Take the deepest breath of the day. Hold for 10 seconds, 10, not 11, 10, not 9. Hold, 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 hold. Let it go, let it go, let it go, 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 Stop thinking it's your problems. The more you think, the more you speak, the further from the truth you will be. Take the deepest breath of the day. Hold for 10 seconds, 10, not 11, 10, not 9. Hold, 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 hold. Let it go, let it go, let it go, 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 go. The more you think, the more you speak, the further from the truth you will be.
this documentary and tried to make it seem like they know. This is known. But yeah, thanks for bringing it back up, man. We appreciate you. We ain't really talking about it.
It's more though. I know they're trying to make an excuse. It's way more, you guys. It's billions. Like they came up. Like it's not because they still investigating people. Like these businesses are still acting like they run the business. It's insane. I don't know.
Facts. Trust me, it's more of them out there, right?
Everybody's like in Ohio. Oh yeah. So because Nick did Minnesota, now another guy is doing Ohio, and it's the same scam in Ohio.
But we want to say that people is racist or xenophobic because they know people coming over here taking advantage of the cracks in the system.
The system is stupid though.
I sometimes I'm not gonna disagree with you that it's stupid. It is. But the only time it's a problem is when you got bad actors.
Yeah.
The people who not trying to be bad actors, the system can be a little sloppy and there's loopholes here you can kind of wiggle through. But most motherfuckers ain't looking for that. They trying to like, hey look, I qualify for these food stamps. Let me get them. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, they got fake non-emergency transportation businesses. So they got like I'm like, dang, but why we don't got nothing? Like it's business that the government pay for. And so they have all these fake ghost riding people because they ain't really taking people to no doctor's appointment, nothing. It's just businesses. And then they fill out the paperwork. Every month they get the check, and ain't no check in, no double. Like they get the check for the mileage and all that stuff. They busting those out. The healthcare, that's where the big fraud. That's where the big money is with healthcare. They have people sign paperwork 2 years up in advance, and they just submit it. And all of them know because they said the whole community's so tight knit and they're all signing it and they all know what it is, It's insane. It's insane. And then they have the healthcare, they got the child care scam, they got the transportation scam, and then the food one, you guys, feeding America. It's crazy.
Now look, I'm gonna tell you why you was like, we don't get no shit like that. It's 2 reasons why niggas don't get this type of shit popping. The one case, I think this was Minnesota. It was 78 people indicted. 77 of them was Somalis. You're not gonna get 7 niggas to organize together in a group and work like that. So that's one. Second reason, niggas is too greedy. You get some dude from Detroit, where I'm from, off 7 Mile, off the east side, he found out something like this. He trying to keep it to himself. Him and like one of his homies, and he don't even want that nigga to really know, because he don't want him to come up on top of him. So that's why we not, doing with the Somalis. Them 2 reasons alone. But we should know more about stuff like that.
I mean, I always heard about it, like those government contracts, but then people, I guess most people, they don't really want to do the work. Like, who wants to open up a daycare and watch kids, or who want to go drive around veterans and take them to doctor's appointments? But the fact that they were not, they did it and they were not doing it, and it's just so crazy, guys. Like the fact that a man he can have like 4 wives, and all those wives could be on the system, and they signing their kids up to child care. And they were like, one child care, they did, a couple of them have reviews. And now you know what child cares have reviews, because that's one thing people will do is put a review on a child care. All these child care, no reviews. And it was open since 2018, and ain't nobody ever did a Google review on your child care. Come on. That's like, that's not. But one had a review, and it was like, oh, this place is so unprofessional. It just seemed like they're just there with their kids,
Totally.
And it's basically, it's just they in there with their kids. But you guys gotta check it out. I'm not really good with explaining things, but y'all, man, that shit is crazy. I'm like, it's crazy.
They would have probably not gotten caught if they had somebody who was like the due diligence person, the person that kind of like, you know, put together, you know what I'm saying, put the facade together a little bit better, they probably wouldn't even got caught, would have never got caught. And they can't advertise on social media what they're doing too. That'll do it too.
And then they got this one Somali dude that is trolling, right? I guess he probably ain't a part of it, but he's making other people really mad. You know, they like to troll. And so the other Somalis is like, stop doing that because you just bringing heat. You know, he's viral. And he said, you just bringing heat to us for nothing because it ain't all of us, but it ain't all of them, but it's a lot of them. Because with, so with childcare, like if you get childcare assistance, and like if I got, when my son was little, if I got childcare assistant, I had to sign the hours. Right, I have to sign the hours and say these are the hours that he was at that child care. I have to sign. So all those people who sign gonna get in trouble. It's really on them.
There's no excuse for them not having that together because they could have had Chat GPT, a low rate AI to just print, just print them out like schedules, print them out this, print them out that, like. Honestly, they were asking to get caught, and who you were talking about with the viral, I think that's who I'm thinking about as far as that's what brought it to my attention is this dude, this viral, and he brought heat on them, like you said, like now it's like it's like dude when he sees stuff on social media, get on his radar, he on that. And they done.
Yeah, because that guy, I guess he do all type of investigation work all the time. So now he done went to Minnesota, and I'm not explaining it well. When you guys see this man going to business, and these are all shell companies. They're not real business. They're daycare, blacked out, nowhere for the kids to play. It's not no kids in sight, but it's licensed for 120 kids, and it's getting money and then they said one thing that was strange is that the kids never change the names. So with daycare, kids leave, kids go, you get new kids it's in and out with daycare, but they use the same names all these years, the same people, the same names. But that's the system. Like, why did they catch that sooner? Like, the system, it's like dumb.
It's not that it's dumb. It's just that sometimes the left hand don't know what the right hand doing. Like I used to be in the military, and like you see it, you know what I'm saying? They don't have this stuff together like they want you to believe. You know what I'm saying? I done seen the ATF. Makes me, look for somebody for 8 months that wasn't even hiding from them, and they finally caught up with them because of something completely different that had nothing to do with them, and I ain't just doing stuff like that. You like, hey, y'all looking for somebody who in the same neighborhood that y'all looking for him in, and y'all don't see him in 8 months. Like, come on now, they ain't together like they have us believe. But that loop is closing though with AI. That loop is closing.
How these folks able to do that? Like, we looked at stuff like that, and this is out here in Dallas Fort Worth. You got people scamming people, and some cases using fake paper license plates. The state got on top of that, and they no longer allow paper license plates and that kind of stuff because people use that stuff to commit crimes. You have people doing ID scams and all kinds of stuff out here, but the charity scamming stuff, that has been around, but it seems to have ballooned or for whatever reason. We could never do that. We would find ourselves in prison. You know what I mean? We do stuff on the up and up at our church. We don't do these kinds of things. You should never have to do illegal activity serve your need. That's just not a good way to do it. If you're going to serve the need, have proof of that need, take pictures of that need, and you can send that stuff in. That kind of stuff is legit, and that does show the government that you are helping people and that you are doing what you say. That, you know what I mean? And that's why community food bank, right, in places like that, legit. Why? Because you have pictures and photographs and documents of what people do. If there aren't no photographs and stuff, I tell people just keep on going, because daycares, most businesses are going to have something online about them, about my business, what I stand for, something, right? I would just keep going, man. Like I don't even concern myself with business like that, because then you already know the place is illegal. If you're driving up there and there's blacked out windows, you already know that something's going on. Now some daycares do have those windows, because obviously they don't, here in Dallas Fort Worth they caught a man flying a drone near a daycare, but that daycare had like mirrored windows or whatever, where you can see on the outside that you standing there can't look in or whatever. But I've seen that. But so yeah, blacked out windows, keep going. Like
No, I've seen some I've seen some ugly daycares in Houston like that. I was like, what? Why is this daycare? It was like this bar called Frankenstein, and in that same shopping center, because Houston don't have zoning, it was a daycare. So that bar would get like cracking, and I was like, this is just so weird to have a daycare next to a bar, and they had those like blacked out windows too, but it was just that there was no kids. Like they would call to see if they can get child care, and call to see if they can get healthcare quotes, or go in to see if they can get quotes. They was like, no, slam on the door, and then there was no kids in sight, like at these businesses. But so this one guy was like, they pulled a big scam off billions of dollars. Like they like $9 billion. They stole. That's the biggest one ever. But they're not that smart either, because like the one guy that got caught is on the news, where he just had money just in the house, just stacked up, just money. And then some of them even kept money in the bank. So they were able to recover some of the money, like a few millions. They were able to recover because they was leaving the money in the bank and even in their house and stuff. It's like, and then I hope they know that with that type of fraud, it's a paper trail. Like somebody's going to jail. Like now that it's exposed, you gonna be audited, and if you can't prove, you guys are going to jail. Like that's a paper trail. So I don't know if they got. I don't know how smart they were for doing this, but it's crazy. It's really interesting.
PE loans, folks got in trouble for all that other kind of stuff. When people do illegal stuff, it's a no. I had somebody, during the pandemic, you can make money by doing this. Well, why would I need to do that if I already have money this way, the legitimate way? So that's what you tell people that try to, get people to do stupid stuff. You tell them you're making your money the right way. You know what I mean? You never jeopardize your life, career, whatever, to try to make illegal money, because you don't want to be sitting in a jail here in Texas. It's not a good deal, or anywhere for that matter. So I just tell, with our church, we try to keep people away from illegal activities. People shouldn't have to sell drugs or fill in the blank or other things to meet a need. Illegal activity? No way. So we just try to do our best to steer people away from these things. I'm sure y'all would agree. Let's try to help people find, legitimate ways to make money. Not writing stuff for a daycare that doesn't exist. That's wild.
See, I don't have a problem with them, with people using the system and using it to the fullest of the ability within legal, within the legal framework. Because what they could have did is they could have did all of what they did, but actually do the thing that they say they're going to do. You know what I mean? Like they could have you got a daycare, actually have freaking daycare. I'm trying not to cuss. I'm trying to cut down, right? But like a diet. But yeah, if you got a daycare, actually do it. I don't understand AI now, and I hate to bring up AI because I'm the anti-AI guy. Anybody who knows me on this app, I got on this app to like this AI, but I have to, also at the same time educate people on it, and you can use AI to basically come up with things that would probably take you years to come up with. You know what I mean? That or stuff that you might not ever get done. You know what I mean? And you could kind of automate some things. You could put together lesson plans. You could put together all type. I just put a lesson plan together today for a class.
Congressman, they were not trying to teach though. It ain't enough kids in that community for all those daycares that they had. It was like, 3 daycares in one building, like, and no kids in sight because it was all fake. Healthcare. When you're in business, you don't really want to. Like, I don't want to be in a salon where everybody in the shopping center own a salon, so they're like in healthcare business. Everybody in the same business is all in the same building. They're not doing it. It was just fake companies. They're fake. It was just fake companies.
It's just so silly, and because with that level of organization, with all who they had, all the people they had together, they could have did like how the Mexicans be doing, right? I be seeing the Mexican do. I know Mexicans right there.
Well, they say the Jewish people do it too, with the system.
Oh, yeah, they
because in New York, they say that they do that. They don't, because how they marry, they have a ceremony, so they won't legally marry, and then their wife will go get on all this government assistance and get public housing, and then the husband will be the landlord and get the government check. They said the Jewish people do that a lot and see, because the people they're foreign, we don't know their religion and how they live, their culture and how they live. So us thinking, well, we're not married and living in public housing with our husband is like shameful. With them, they like, this is a come up. Why not? Like, I'm a stay-at-home mom. This is how I'm contributing. I'm gonna let
Look at Elon Musk. This dude, up until the beginning of 2024, for the longest, from 2024 and before, and prior to that, his yearly salary, and you can go look this up, his yearly salary officially was $1. $1 a year. He officially, right now, guess what it is now? It's down to $0 a year. Elon Musk is officially homeless. I don't know if people remember that big story, but I paid attention. He's officially homeless. He doesn't own assets. What he does is he gets stock options, okay? And he takes out loans on stock options. So he might have like a $1 billion loan on stock options. But loans is not considered taxable income. In fact, loan is not income at all. Loans are debt. Okay? And this is what he does. This is what I say, I'm doing this. Okay? My salary is a little bit more, but I'm trying to reduce it. My salary officially on paper is $15,000 a year. Okay?
I just thought y'all was one to. I just wanted y'all to talk about what was going on in Minnesota. I was asking.
$1,000
I was going to give you some information.
$15,000 a year is my official yearly salary, because then I don't officially own the vehicle I drive. Is in the assets where I live, everything is owned by either one of my companies or the nonprofit. So, you know,
And I for a minute, but I was like, what, dude? No, let's out the
no. This is no. I'm just saying, own nothing, control everything. That's the motto.
Well, I just was like, I get that. We're not denying messing, you guys, truly. I guess everybody scams the government, basically what you're saying, which is true.
That's not a scam. That's not a scam. Because we actually do what we say we're going to do. And my entire life
The scam is that you're not really paying your fair taxes. If you have all these stock options, so you're not really paying your fair taxes, and you're making all these millions of dollars, and somebody who work at a restaurant paying more taxes than you.
I make no millions of dollars.
But anyway, we were talking about let me go out and that lady, you guys know that the Somali Congressman.
Omar.
Yeah, so now they are saying that when she went into office, her net worth was $65,000. Now she's worth 30. Now she is 30 million. And so they're like, how did you grow that fast in such a short period of time?
She's so stupid. She did that.
And so they're saying that she knew about what they did. I was like, oh my God, I was thinking we don't see what happened. I thought, this is a nerd room. I thought we don't know what paperwork
I thought she was smarter than that. Omar, and she did that. She was dumb as rocks, for real. And they don't get stuff.
Wait, do they have? Where are we getting that she was involved in this?
They're not saying that she was involved with it, but they were saying like, how is she, when she went into office, that she's worth 65,000, and now she's worth 30 million.
Pull a Nancy Pelosi network. Pull up a lot of these politicians and cash.
Yeah.
That's for me. I don't want to just automatically. This shit's already crazy by itself.
Yeah.
I'll line in there, just wild extra.
Well, I just was asking, like, that's what they're saying. I came to get more info.
Well, that something like that, if they're not doing a better job and not looking so damn bad, like, I don't know what to say. Like, I don't know what to say about that.
I think they just did too much. Like, they could have, I'm sure that, okay, so if they're doing it, just imagine who else.
So that's keep him fucking drunk. He's better drunk than fucking suicidal sober.
He was sober?
That's disgusting.
But what do you mean? Listen, he can live longer drunk than fucking sober.
Alcohol's a depressant also.
But for him, it's like antidepressant. He becomes funny. When he's sober, he's depressed.
Sadness, Robbie.
No, but when he's sober, he's the one that becomes depressed and suicidal. That's the fucked up part.
It takes him away from his problem, but it's a temporary thing.
Sure, but again, until he finds a different temper, let's keep him on the alcohol. I'm sorry to say that, to keep him suicidal and sober. Then we have to find something to keep him somehow distracted. Again, I don't mean it in a bad way, but that's the safer version to keep him drunk. But you're so simple. I'm a simpleton.
It's safe until it's not safe.
Again, right now, sober is not safe either. We know 100%. Was he suicidal on sober, Matt, or was he suicidal on drunk, Matt? All right, homie.
He's been drunk most of the time, though he has put together some sober time.
So it might be just the withdrawals, maybe, when he becomes this kind of.
No, he made it through withdrawal.
He made it through withdrawal, and he still became that.
At least twice he's put together 3 months of sobriety.
Got it.
to get dressed. You're not gonna walk him? Just want to walk the dog. The fuck? I know. You have control of your house here. Why the fuck do we even keep them around, Jeff? They're useless. I don't know. So what's your better signal?
Rocky, how long have you with this dishwasher?
How long have you been this one? The warranty has expired. It's time to fucking exchange.
How long was the warranty?
Yesterday?
No.
The day before that? I know I walked them this week.
Oh my gosh, Rafi.
You know, for all the shit we talk, she's quite mouthy. So what?
I'm telling you, I'm cold.
Yes, and it's not warm outside. It's perfect temperature. You're not outside. She wants you to warm her up. Go eat her pussy. No, it's fucking cold outside.
You if you walk the dog. You know something that walk him in the evening. I walk him in the morning.
Yes, but depends who wakes up what time.
Really?
No, yeah, you always wake up at 12. Shut up, Jeff. You're not upping the cost. Fuck. You fucking Jeff.
We're on her side, Rap.
What do you mean you're on her? I don't even know her side. What the fuck is that?
It's like Elena with the guitar.
Fucking Elena. This is horrible. Fucking
Rafi, I'm on your side until you pay your bill.
Yeah.
I got you. Don't worry, brother. What do you want? Vemo? What do you guys do?
Get it, Jason.
Well, Jason, what do you guys do? Vemos? Bitcoin? Not Bitcoin.
No, I only talk in your language. It's cash.
Cash money, baby. Let's do this. Baby, I got you. Cash money. Up on the... I'm back off. Let's go. Get ready. Come here. Come here. Come here. Good boy. Sit. Good boy. Sit. Sit.
All right, Rafi, I'm ready to build. I changed my picture.
Hold on. Okay. There's a new poll up. Fuck you and your polls.
If you do not have guns, you do not have freedom.
Fuck you, Jeff. Fuck you. I hate to open up to see it. I hate to open to see it. I'm voting Elena in the guitar.
That's my voting.
Yo, stop voting for Jason. Stop encouraging this behavior.
I am not responsible for my actions. Hey, I voted your side, Rafi. The clock is running.
Vote the other side. Hold up, Jay, you're gonna
Wait, you want to, who is worse? Rafi satisfying dishwasher or Elena giving a guitar? I think that
Elena getting a guitar for what's his name?
for Gary.
Gary. Oh, Gary. Oh, Gary. Wait. I can't believe you guys are voting for the lack of a guitar over Rafi refusing to eat pussy. It's all about the fucking guitar, Jeff. It's all about the guitar. No, I'm sorry. I gotta say, Rafi, pussy's way worse. You understand? I'll explain to you what it is. But then again, I can't imagine the length of sucking dick either. I gotta say, high play, she might be good at it. She doesn't even need to get the knees anything. I think she's like 4'6". No, she's like, I don't know, 5'2". Gary's a tall man. You might be right. That's so very. He doesn't look too tall then in the pictures.
That's a very difficult ball.
Yeah, it's hard to choose. Doesn't mean that you have to participate. Just like you know, it's Silver Day doesn't mean you have to participate in this, okay?
I don't want these things on my profile. When you vote, they go on your profile.
I know. Yeah, that's the problem. That is the problem. Going to random group.
I don't care. It's just Clubhouse. That's true, Jason.
Speaking of things from Clubhouse we don't care about, Bronstein forwarded me some bullshit today. All the recordings from your room that he's been saying is anonymous? No. Poor guy. That would be so sad if we actually figured to verify that he was doing it. Bro, I'm pretty
Are you sure it is him?
Oh, you know he does. I'm pretty sure.
We're on the trigger goal. We're on. What is he gonna do? What else is he gonna go?
Marguerite, you still don't talk to him?
What was the firewall?
You talk to Bronstein?
No. I stopped talking to everybody from Clubhouse except you, Jeff.
Oh, I don't blame you. I am the best.
Like, I have Ralphie on Instagram, but I forget that he exists. And then everyone else also has Zach on Instagram. I forget he exists.
I don't post nothing on Instagram. That's why you got it.
That's why I forget you exist.
Exactly. I tried to I mean, Seth posts every 5 minutes, so you don't have that excuse with him.
Yeah, but it's not on my feed.
Yeah, and it's another one on my feet either. Bringing his leash. Now we'll look at it.
You're walking the dog.
No, woman bringing me leash from the. Wow! It's because he decided he wanted to walk the dog.
Exactly. I wanna do this. When I'm a singer and fucking walk my dog.
He wouldn't have walked the dog, but he wants to smoke.
Exactly. Because I made that decision myself.
As a man.
Exactly. Alhamdulillah.
No, I'm sorry. I gotta say it.
Rafi, are you going to be the next version of Married with Children, but Jewish?
That would call the Jewish married with Vince. That actually fits. It should be like an interesting
Just can't wait to see you sell shoes, Rafi.
No, he has a different job. He sells shoes. No, he sells schmackos. It's set the 70s. He's in the rag business. I like to roast people. Al, how you doing, honey?
Better than I was.
Good. Her old back channel me, she's concerned someone put a curse on you.
On who? I considered that. It's been a hell of a week.
Mm-hmm. So, from the Middle Eastern perspective, it would be someone who has a reason to be jealous. And based on our conversations the last 2 weeks, I can think of 2 people that
Yes.
you might want to deal with.
Well, and that is scarily. Yeah.
I'm guessing neither of them are like spiritual or into the dark arts, but you know, hey.
They have wished ill on me, maybe.
It doesn't take much talent to get a Cupid doll in a pin.
That's true.
Well, that's a very specific form of witchcraft.
The limit of my witchcraft knowledge.
Ashkenaz. I'm still puzzled why this chick dropped in my back channel.
led by white supremacists against Somalis. So, like, Ashton, what you're saying is objectively true and valid, but we're not in a vacuum. This is a specific situation with a specific intent and impact. And it's about promoting an anti-immigration, anti-black agenda. And they're not just targeting any group of immigrants, they're targeting arguably some of the hardest working, most entrepreneurial, and most responsible for developing the city of Minneapolis into what it is today. And the same thing can be argued with the Somali community in Portland, Maine, as well as Lewiston, Maine. They're not just targeting any immigrants using this as, well, I can't call it pretext because it's a real thing, but it's what they're using this for.
Yeah, because they're now investigating them in Ohio. So I guess someone copied Nick, another YouTuber, and he's in Ohio, and finding the same thing like shell companies and fraud in Ohio. And so it's crazy. It's given Nazi Germany, but immigrants are the target.
Meanwhile, Trump has personally pardoned individuals who have been found guilty of committing millions of dollars in fraud.
And who have actually damaged property in the state capitol, and it was caught on tape. But I digress.
Well, here's what makes this harder to deal with. The only thing is, I mean, like somebody said, like Chairman Freeman said, you can't fight racism with racism. You got to fight racism with solidarity, and they know that you got to fight with solidarity. So what they've done is they have separated all of these different communities. So when you have, like, I saw, I don't know if they're real videos. Somebody told me that they are real. Somebody who I know, but I can't just go by what their word is. They're a credible person. But I saw video after video after video, and I know someone who told me this in person, saying that I'm Somali, you're not black. I'm not black. I'm Somali. It's just over and over again, way before this happened. And kind of lay some sort of groundwork where now fast forward, some of us who try to get solidarity, we have problems doing that because it's like, people are like, man, they don't mess with us, man. Why you care about it? Or on the other side, I've had some that outright tell me, man, that ain't never gonna work, like, well, okay. Well, that's the only way we're going to fight this. So if y'all saying it ain't never going to work, So I kind of got tired of trying to, I got tired of watching this happen and knowing that the only way it's going to get fixed is through solidarity, not kumbaya-ness. Nobody has to say nothing about kumbaya, but you have to strategically pull together the same way that all these European countries are pulling together. I was just in Iran. I was in a lot of European countries, and somebody was telling me about a rally they just had in Europe, in UK, in London, where they invited out all of these white supremacist leaders from all over Europe, and Elon Musk spoke at this rally and told them something that the white man had to stand up and fight or something like that, right? Like, this is what's going on. While the European world that has traditionally fought each other are pulling together, they are lacing the internet with all type of propaganda, and then some of us, we making the propaganda ourselves, all type of propaganda to keep us separated. Even on Clubhouse, I remember Clubhouse season 2 or 3, where it was just a whole lot of diaspora war rooms. It's kind of calmed down now, but every now and then you'll still see a title or two. But it was just ridiculous. And I started wondering, was it DGSC or CIA putting these out? Because it only serves to keep us divided and keep them in power. So I mean, it is what it is. Nobody want to recognize what it's going to take to deal with this stuff. Then hey, I can't say that.
I mean, okay, you said a few things.
A lot of things.
How is solidarity among neo-fascists in Europe a good analogy for what we're dealing with against the Somalis?
Okay, so what I was saying is, while we are separated and getting even more separated, like 5 years ago, before the pandemic, they are nation. They are traditionally, I'm gonna tell you, F those Irish, or I'm Lithuanian. Forget this person. They have traditionally done that, but now they are seeing the value in pulling together. All right, against our black asses.
Are you saying that Robert saying, oh my
I'm just telling the facts. I mean, I'm trying to explain this to you. Okay, people get mad. My own people get mad. Talking about solidarity, so I just don't talk about it no more. And I just moved the hell out the country because I know what's about to happen. So I'm good.
out of the country? Like, look, I mean, I've been all over the world, brother. I mean, yeah, America ain't perfect, but man, there's a lot of other things that go on around the world too that's not perfect either. Where do you think where are you gonna move to? You know what I mean? And why? Like,
See how I already moved, and I ain't got no problems.
The U.S. is no longer. Okay, it's still got the highest GDP in the world, but it is no longer the best place to be. No.
You know what I'm saying? I don't like who's running it. I'll just tell you that. I don't like Donald Trump or his policies and that kind of stuff, but it could be worse. I've been to some countries, you may not have electricity or certain things. Like, I'm serious. I've been to some places, lights may be out, for a day. Good luck. I mean, but America's not perfect. Neither is any other country. But I'll tell you what, it'll be better when Donald Trump is up out of here and out of office, and the primaries come around, and they find him in contempt. I'm sorry, not in contempt, but impeach him, or whatever the process is on to get him out. And the folks who caused this disaster we're sitting in called a horrible economy. It's really bad. It's not good.
It's not going to get better though, because Pence would be his successor. And unlike Donald Trump, Pence is actually a skilled politician. But I want to also add...
Yeah, you meant to say J.D. Vance.
No, did I say Pence? I'm sorry, J.D. Vance. Yes, you did. J.D. Vance. And unlike Trump,
I don't know how skilled he is, by the way. I don't think he has the riz. I don't think he's the guy.
Well, here's the thing. Like the brother was saying, alluding to, Vance is not a dumbass like dude. So we've been dealing with just raw, unadulterated dumbass racism, okay? With Orangey. Alright? He's wishy-washy. He doesn't have consistent goals. He just goes where the wind blows. Them other cats behind him, oh man, that's the danger. The Peter Tills and the J.D. Vance. Matter of fact, Peter Till is the one who really put him and Eli pushed for J.D. Okay? Orange didn't even know who the hell J.D. was. So, yeah, like, we gonna see some shit. And don't be, I don't know who, I'm not calling you naive. I don't want to sound disrespectful. But I mean, if I'm being objective, that's kind of delusional to think that they went through all of this trouble and doing all of this crazy illegal shit, and they just gonna give up power like that? Oh no, this is, somebody wrote a book called The Last President. Yeah, this may be it. I mean, if it is somebody else that goes in there, it's gonna be another one of them. It's not gonna be. What do you think? You're not gonna get it. They have really these serious issues strategically organize themselves in the system, not just at the top. We just keep looking at the top. We don't realize that what they've done all across the country, even within these states, they are doing strategic. They are playing a game of Go, not even chess. Chess, that's easy.
Well, anyways,
Go is
just saying,
a game of patience. Go look up Go versus chess.
Go? What are you talking about? What's Go?
Go is a game that is sometimes compared with chess. The contrast is made with chess. Go. It's literally
Just to recap, you live outside of America. You're saying America's done. Democrats
Yeah, this shit is nuts.
So we're cooked. Okay,
let me say this. Oh, sorry, Spiritus, are you not done?
No, I just wanted to recap and make sure that somebody that we understand, somebody living outside of the country, is trashing America. Rightfully so. We need to be trash, but also saying there's no hope and we're all fucked. I just wanted to make
I obviously disagree that there's no hope, because what's going on is this. Trump spiraling. Friday 2025, we have 3 days left of the year. He's trying to get everything done, and he is spiraling like crazy. He knows it's over. It's going to be over for him and his movement very soon. However, what I'm beginning to notice, and I'm curious what other people on stage think, that I find unsurprising but troubling. A lot of MAGAs are acting as if they were never MAGAs because they regret voting for this idiot so badly the second time. I think this is going to go the way that the civil rights movement did, especially with MLK. When MLK was alive and by the time he died, he had a 63% disapproval rating. He was one of the most hated men in America. Today, he's venerated.
a lot of that
Right?
is due to Vietnam.
I think this is where we're headed, where people are going to act like, oh, they were never, as anti-American, anti-immigrant, anti-all this stuff as MAGA. It never happened. That's where we're going. It might happen as soon as the middle of 2026.
I would agree with you. Go ahead, Brian. That's something.
I appreciate that. So I just wanted to go back to, why do you feel like Trump is done at the end of the year?
A, look at his health. B, look at how he's rambling on TV. C, look at all these Republicans in Congress quitting or announcing that they're quitting. Look at all the Democrats in all these special elections. And E, look at his disapproval rating and approval rating. It's in the toilet. All the signs are pointing to this man is done. And look at all the losses he's accumulating in the Supreme Court.
Here's the problem with what I'm hearing. What you're not really having, I don't want to say you don't have a situational awareness of, but the problem is not orange dude. Their movement has already kind of written him off. And they were going past him. But that does not mean that they don't have any reasons. They're trying to define their movement by kind of distancing themselves from him and finding people who are very dangerous compared to him. He's dangerous in an uncontrolled sort of way. But it's people behind him that I keep trying to tell you that you need to go look some of these people up, man. People like
they've been there before Trump. Those are the dangerous people.
I'm not just saying being there. Now they have the keys to the car. I don't know how to. I feel like, well, you don't gotta worry about it. It's just agonizing.
You don't gotta worry about it. Don't worry, we got it. You're fine.
I still got So I don't know spiritual. Thank you. I don't have no problem with you, and let's keep it that way. But you're talking about me individually, and we're talking about the system as a whole, and you're trying to. It's like a underlying attack. But it's one of those. I'm saying we ain't heard one attacks, right? We gave you. So I'm saying, guys, I don't know you. You're on Clubhouse, and I ain't got no problems with you. Let's just keep it like that, fam. I'm not coming at you. No, I didn't disrespect you. I didn't talk about your moving decisions or staying decisions. I didn't do none of that. But you're trying to do that to me, fam. And I'm not on none of that, man. I'm not, bro. It's only complication. Okay? And for the record, which I don't even have to tell you, but for the record, of course, if I've been late.
But I just noticed it's a recent chat, and I heard Rocky's voice in the short.
That was about, 30 minutes ago. But that's him right there. Where? What? My voice. You're gonna rot in jail, John Kitover. That's him. I didn't say that. No, I'm saying it. You're gonna rot in jail, John Kitover. You're a future felon.
Jeff is projecting. Projection alert. Projection alert.
You guys want to donate to a felon?
Projection alert, Jeff.
What's the address? The address is here. I'll give you the address for the future felon. 1 second. That's our current. Tonight's recording, right, Elaine?
I don't give him permission to record me in Illinois.
It's fun.
I'm snatching people's windows out, and snatching them out. In order for something like that to happen in some countries, you actually have to be doing something against the police for that to happen, sir. I ain't saying it don't happen in certain countries where that will happen to you. But I don't live in those countries. Okay? So all these people trying to act like see what's going on and all that. Okay. It's going on a year for me. Okay, and 3.5 years buddy of mine who's from North Carolina, which really that's just in that location. He's been in Africa since '98 in different countries. And he from the hoods. He a regular bro. He wasn't. Then he ain't got no family born over there, none of that. He a brother from the hood. He's been in Africa since '98. Okay. So it is what it is, man. Whatever choices you make.
Let me say this though. And this ain't to defend spirits, but I'm just saying the delivery does feel like I just ordered food and you standing next to me going like, you about to eat that? That's the delivery you're giving. I'm just telling you.
Well, Brian, maybe you catching not you individually, but maybe the people are catching this on the end spectrum because I have spent multiple decades rank and file, not just somebody who just sit up and watch a movie and get inspired and start putting on kente cloth or some bullshit like that, or somebody who might shake their fist or something at the system or whatever. I know what they I'm not that. I'm rank and file a part of the movement and been a part of the movement. I spent my life, more of my life than alive doing this than not doing it. I have spent my life with all type of programs. I still got some programs, but even to this day that I fund with money that I make overseas and bring it back to the people here. Just like people always complain about foreigners sending money back to their country. Okay, well, I'm doing the same. I'm sending money back to the programs that I started in America. STEM programs for the youth that normally would be gate-kept. The information would be gate-kept.
You need to record it so other people can listen to it.
Unless I'm the coolest to get on the block.
That's going to be in jail really soon.
Unless I'm the coolest to get on the block, and there's somebody or a bigger loser than me or somebody that wants to listen to me, that's pretty fucking cool. I gotta say it. I made it.
I mean, I don't consent to him recording.
Guys,
I don't consent either, but that two-tone beer is going to be really popular in prison.
There's a
Projection.
Over your head.
Projection, Jeff.
Guys, if nobody wants to get recorded, guys, please, all complaints can go to 5562 West Edmond Street, Chicago, Illinois.
That's right. Come on by anytime. I got a cocktail for you, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
I'll cut you up a fresh lemon and a fresh lime, you old
Yeah,
yenta.
here it is. Here's another little short of us.
I don't mind.
Copyright John Kitover. Just type on YouTube. If you're looking for an audio overlay, just go to John Kitover on YouTube. Type in John Kitover. She's in Illinois, she don't mind. And he's in New York and he don't mind. Hello? 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 Hello?
So fucking. Gene the Matrix or is it me?
With the young bull and the two rams. Then you shall bring Aaron and his sons to the.
I think she is. I also think she is.
Oh yeah, she is. She's what happened to BB? He hasn't been. He was in here yesterday in the audience. I kicked him out.
I have a feeling I'm gonna need these. Like, I'm gonna be Jeff. Randomly, as people talk in the room, I'm gonna be just saying all complaints by 562 West Edmond Street. I'm gonna start doing that again. When anything gets too good, I'm gonna start popping that
You
in.
need to continue to do it.
Because he actually.
Do it again.
Yeah, I will short this one. You need to do it here and there because he turns it off and he puts it back on. So you have to do it like here and there as it goes back on. Like 3, get him off guard. I realize how to do
What's it, 5562 West Edmond Street?
Yeah, Chicago, Illinois, brother. All complaints.
It's the complaint department. It's true.
I think we need to get even the zip code on that one. Just in case.
It's the complaint department. All the failed to buy a house, everybody. Thanks a lot.
So that you have them.
He's got my links. I love my life. How does this happen to me?
That's fine.
My mom said you were her favorite, so.
Favorite what?
That's surprising.
That's Buffy and Jeff got to talk to my mom tonight. What is that?
I just want to know how your mother had a child like you.
She's very lucky. She's very lucky.
Okay.
No. She wasn't lucky. She had 6 miscarriages and she had old ovaries. That's how
She had children.
I got it.
44-year-old ovaries. I came from. Also, we watched her man crush Lewinsky do stand-up comedy. The dude sucked, dude. He's worse than Mike or Beers. He sucks at comedy. He's not a comedian, like at all. I don't know why they call him a comedian.
Who, Zelensky?
Yeah, he sucks, dude. Like I'm watching.
He's a comedian. He's in Russian, like, again, you can't translate directly. Like, I even tried with Jeff to tell him jokes. And you can't translate it directly. Guys, address is 5562 West End Street, Chicago, Illinois. 0630. Thank you. But yeah.
Did you know that John Kitover surely has a micropenis just like Hitler?
He just left us. Sad.
Oh, he left. Yeah.
I was watching him. I mean, I got it. He's not here for it right now, so I just have to say the thing that's so fascinating is the nuttiest personality. He's sitting there. He's changed hats 3 or 4 times. He has no life. He has no life. He goes to different things, and he sits there. And at one point, he has so many phones that he could be live in multiple places if you don't think about it.
Lena,
So he
and
was
his house.
listening. What?
Look at his house. He looks like a fucking high school teenager boy that's in a hoarding position. He's a grown-ass child.
He's running for U.S. Congress.
But again, I agree. You look at the condition of living like a fucking filthy bum.
It's like a filthy bum. My house is awesome.
No.
This room disappeared on me and then just reappeared.
You can't change the roof. You can't change the roof. Sorry, you changed the title.
No, I didn't change the title, Rafi. You're wrong.
When did you change the pattern roof?
Like 3 hours ago.
When was Philip here last?
I don't know, but no, it has nothing to do with that.
If you're on the stage and you have somebody blocked, does that mean that you
would
have taken it now?
No, if Mod has you blocked, you would not see the roof though.
This is so weird because the only person that has me blocked is Madeline.
She was here, but not Mod.
She was not allowed it.
It doesn't matter.
Oh, give us a price when you said that.
So when you send somebody, look at the chat thing, go up at the top, and you see them there and tap on them, and you can find the room that they're in.
Yeah, that's also correct. All your messages next time if you can't find rooms, you can interact with like Green, Jeff.
I get you. I get what you're saying.
You know what? And it shows solidarity with you, Phil. Is since we haven't blocked each other, I'm gonna block Madeline for you, dude.
Not block people. Hold on. I know Madeline has Philip blocked as a fight. You have to told her not block for future reasons. But not fucking block buddy. Philip did not block Madeline. You're a grown ass man.
I've never blocked anybody.
Good for you. I'm proud. Madeline's gonna have a talk with me if you remind me next time. But I will make sure she unblocks you. I don't like this.
But can I just say, Seth, and whenever, just copy those links so you save those links in case there is an issue or you want to do something. Because he's got masses of them, you'll never find them again.
I'm just gonna go randomly wherever he is, just saying, guys, you don't want to be recorded. I'm not even on these rooms, other rooms that say this. We all should remember the address, 5562 West End.
Yeah, no, this should be a public service
announcement.
Because this is a federal investigation going on. We should be.
Who's investigating the investigators?
If you want, I can do it through a Canadian thing because I'll take the blame, but I'm going to complain to partners 5562 West End. Trust me, he's not coming into your room. I think we gotta start putting his address into the fucking title because when he records everybody in the room, he records the title too of the room. That's actually one way to keep him out.
It's also kind of weird that he records people like us in a room.
Well, if you play Taylor Swift.
If you play Taylor Swift,
he does not like when Rafi says his name and address.
Yes, if I say it, okay, but again, I'll tell you what happens though. If I say it repetitively, he just mutes us, he waits for us to get distracted and go back into a conversation, then he puts it back on the street. So I have to sometimes randomly stop people having a good conversation, sadly, and make these public service announcements. That's the only fucked up part. So he doesn't have time to block it and it basically gets exposed. And that makes him think twice of coming in. And that's the only way it's going to work. Not repetitive, but once every like 15 minutes, if there's anonymous, just to randomly stop a good conversation, pop in that little sentence, and then guys continue.
Yeah, but I'll go to somebody who played Taylor Swift, which is that's copyright. Yeah, Lisa will go crazy stuff.
Oh, good idea. Play some Tay-Tay.
One of the big ones. You know what I'm saying? That there are people who want to like a rock. He has to pick the right music. But other groups have done that to him, and he's immediately left because he's already lost a few things for deceptive practices. He was scared the YouTube clip of the note he got from YouTube.
You know what we need? L-Train. Yeah, how can we get L-Train in here just to play background music quietly, but for it to be there?
I mean, we can't with this hour.
No, but can we ask Lawrence to kind of join with L-Train into the room? Just let it play in the background quietly. It doesn't matter as long as it's... just post a picture of you naked in your PTR. Nobody wants to see that.
The problem is Clubhouse is gonna ban it before YouTube.
Yeah, but look at the damn bunny rabbit.
Yeah, you see how she has 18 not safe for work? 18 plus. Do you get 18 plus to Elaine or you see your own picture?
I can see the picture. I can't see the whole. I can't edit anything.
No, but like when you're looking through your bubble right now without like opening up your picture, it shows the picture.
No, it shows 18 plus.
Oh, you see it as 18 plus too. Got it. On your own. Got it. That's what I was wondering.
Listen, it's a very good conversation piece because you go into a room and then somebody in the audience goes and snoops the scene, right? And then they make an announcement. Why is this? Why isn't it in funny rabbits? That's funny. Gotta admit, it's pretty funny. And if it's their AI, you have hallucinations. Maybe the AI goes Playboy buddies. I don't know. But it's all AI that does the
So speaking about bodies, I mean,
Oh, go ahead.
I'm gonna edit this picture because I don't want to expose this guy. This is my buddy's watch. Speaking about buddies. 1 second, let me just crop out his name because he posted this. This is funny that you said it. Crop. PTR, 1, 2. My head is itchy. PTR my picture, guys. And look in the bottom left-hand corner. He bought it just because it had those buddies doing that.
very lovely. Does he show it to everybody?
Pardon? Oh yeah, he like it was like his like club watch. He liked wearing it. It was a funny watch. It was a good conversation starter. I think he's selling it actually. No, he wouldn't sell it. He would not sell it. No.
Pat, my intervention for you is over.
No, we're on the same page. We're on the same page. Although, like, I'll take 1 or 2 nights of fun. You know what I mean? Those are like,
I mean, that's fine. But then your math is off. It's not a 14. 7's a 7, 8. It's fine. Have your fun. But run quickly. Run.
you just don't want my gene pool. Like, you don't want my genes running here.
Look, the woman's 25% Jewish. I probably wouldn't claim her anyway.
What are you talking about?
That's 14.
Divided by 2.
Correct.
What do you mean Pat is 14?
Pat claimed he was seeing a woman who was a 14.
Well, first off,
Oh, I thought you meant like a
No, I'm sorry. Let me be clear.
Photogenic,
Like not a size 14. No, I thought you meant age 14. That's even more fucked up. Yeah, that is more fucked up. I'm sorry to say. To be clear, he said a New York 14, which might be true. Maybe New York women are not, or maybe New York women are not.
Photogenic. She's
Are we talking? Hold on. Are we talking
person? And
no,
you've seen the girls that you've been like dancing with and everything like that. She's hot and all that.
Hold on, Todd. I have a question. Are you comparing the women I dance with to a woman you want to imagine a life with?
Oh no, I'm not imagining.
You also have seen the women I date.
Pat, I need to know, is she a Bronx 14 or a Manhattan 14?
That's a good question.
I was saying, that's a really good question. I was saying a Queens 14.
Oh, Queens.
Okay, that's
not with her racial mix, actually. She's more about Brooklyn.
I also like the Queens mentality.
No, but Brooklyn, you gotta, Jeff, I gotta give it. Like, you can't compete with Brooklyn. Europeans there.
Brooklyners.
You got the Russians, the Polish, the Ukrainians, whatever. You got Brooklyn is Brooklyn. You can't compete. I think
Rafi, I live in Miami. I can compete.
No, so you know what comes from Brooklyn.
Rafi, I told Pat I wouldn't even swipe right on this girl.
Really?
Yeah.
That's not true. All right. I can't wait. I can't wait till Bliss is in the room.
The Richter scale is off.
No, but look, I recognize an attention whore when I see one. So,
yeah, I would agree with that.
Yeah.
But did she have the duck lips?
No.
At first, I didn't know her name was like a Jewish name. I found that out tonight when I was talking to her. She was like, "No, it means something." I forget what she said. It
means spring.
Yes. And so I didn't even know she was Jewish until tonight when I talked to her for like.
Is she actually Jewish?
Yeah, she did her birthright and everything like that. She has a place over there.
But does she claim to be Jewish?
Yeah, birthright. I know non-Jews that did birthright.
I mean, her mom's mom was Jewish, so like technically.
Okay, then she's Jewish. Yeah, she's Jewish.
But what was I gonna say? She definitely does the attention. But do you see what I'm saying? How she kind of looks like Central American or South American. She's got that vibe to her.
No, she doesn't actually. To me, she like Irish, Italian makes sense to me.
Okay, so I'll tell you how much makeup she's wearing.
No, makeup's not the issue.
Well, she has a gold bronze on her, making her look darker than she is.
No, I mean she's not over made up.
Okay.
It's more about her picture choices.
Yeah, exactly. She shows way too much cleavage like that.
It's not even about the cleavage.
She shows her eyes.
No, not really.
Why? Is there?
No, it's not that. It's just the way she presents herself.
Posing in every picture, kind of a certain position, shape, kind of not like a girl.
She's definitely cute. She's a cute girl. But 14, you've got mind control happening. Not a 14.
You have to realize that I've been stuck up in New York and like upstate New York for like a year and a half. So like,
yeah, she's like a 7, bro.
Right. I don't know what that's not an excuse. You're stuck in New York.
She's a cute girl. Like she's a cute girl, but like clearly psycho.
Oh, I love these.
I know, right? There's a lot.
Oh yeah, right. But she does not appear South American in any way whatsoever.
No, louder than that. I was thinking, so my first inclination, she would be Brazilian, because like Brazilian have that European like kind of mixed to them a little bit.
I mean, I can see why you, from your perspective and your lack of like Yeah, I can see why you might think that way. But she looks like her racial looks. Irish, Italian, Jewish.
There's somebody or a bigger loser than me or something that wants to listen. That's pretty fucking cool. Gotta say,
I didn't see Irish dogs. I'm like, usually if I see an Irish dog, I'm just not attracted. I definitely saw like Italian made sense, like Portuguese, maybe Brazilian. That's what I was thinking. I didn't see Jew, like the curly hair. Maybe should have given that away. But
Jews do have a lot of curly hair. Yeah, I wonder if
Her hiking photo presents very Jewish. The one in the white dress presents very Jewish.
Yo, Jeff, per capita nationalities, if Jews have the most curly hair, I'm in the most fucking up. That would be interesting.
But my vote is Run. She's crazy.
No, why? Enjoy it.
Although she's got a lot of money, so that's actually true.
Have fun.
I did the math on it. And like based off of like the things that she said, like she's got at least 12.
But I get that. Is she forcing you to marry her?
No. It's just
So have fun with it.
exactly that's what I'm saying. Yeah, why not?
Have fun with it. Why run, Jeff?
Oh, if you could just do the fun thing, go for it.
Yeah, just have fun with it.
She's up here half the time. She's down New York City half the time. You know what I mean?
Okay, so what?
Yeah, but she like just know she's crazy.
Perfect. Never bring her to your place. Always go to her place.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing. Like I already said that to her because it's like this isn't your permanent like location. This is my permanent location. So like I already laid that out perfectly. And she's like, that's fair enough. Like I won't tell you where I live down the city.
Start your shits and boxes right now. You're moving next week, so once you move, you'll go to her. She'll come to you. Just stop as long as you can.
That's true. But no, yeah, that's a good point. That's a really good point too.
I'm actually just about to move, so I
She's about 5 feet tall, like one little spinner, and like imagine this at a tits like that on a 5 foot tall person, Jeff. Like in perspective.
Well, I don't know. She doesn't actually give you her
things.
She doesn't do a good job showing her actual. There we go. I did the full picture. She can spend a little time. She can do a little lab work. The answer is now you're just pushing an app work. As I'll give you, but app work, Jeff, come on. You're pushing it now.
I live in Miami.
I understand, but come on, app work. That's what's gonna stop you. Does she have like even a belly?
No, I think she's fine.
Not this like.
You just want that texture of the app work. That's what you want to see.
She's a 7.
I wouldn't say that.
You said a 14. You're insane.
You doubled that. Actually, that from 7. If Jeff is saying 7, you're saying 14. Let's meet you guys somewhere in the middle. I can't give her a 10.
And don't forget, I'm older, so like I should be more impressed with it. Don't get me wrong, I'd fuck her.
But not on a long term.
No.
Okay.
I would have a total expectation that would be like a 1 and done, 2 and like through.
Yeah, like 2 with a stupid phone call maybe here and there in a month or 2, randomly.
I don't know if that's helpful, Pat, but that's what I got for you.
I think probably needs to hear Bliss's perspective as well.
But Bliss will defend because
what did Bliss say? She's a pretty girl.
Bliss was like annoyingly pretty, like the type that wakes up and doesn't have to do anything pretty.
Okay, she's a Jap. It's called a Jap, Jewish American princess. The ones that do it.
Bliss was just trying to like say she was psycho without using the word. We're saying the same thing.
Right. Is it basically like arm candy and that's all she's good for?
She's not even arm candy. She's not even kind of conventional.
Really? Okay.
She just looks like a whore.
Oh. My type of girl. Go for it.
Treat them like they deserve how they look.
Remember that.
She's not conventionally pretty. She's got a nice, I mean, she has nice tits, but she doesn't have that conventional pretty.
Can we at least treat them what their lifestyle is like based on Instagram and stuff?
I mean, Pat, am I wrong? Like the facial structure, it's not great.
No,
the facial structure is great. Like she has high cheekbones, she's skinny face, skinny body, big tits, blonde hair, like in some ways. Rafi, DM me on Instagram. I'll send you the pictures too. I'd actually like to see Rafi's. Okay.
I can forward them if you give me permission.
Go for it.
Okay, Rafi, they're there.
One second.
I would be more supportive if you didn't say she was a 14. If you were like, I'm dating this girl, she's sweet. Like, I think she's a little crazy, but like she looks cute.
Yeah, but I also met her in person, and like she's unphotogenic. So like, whatever you think of her,
No.
much hotter.
That's where you're not understanding. You don't understand. Like
when I saw her pictures, I thought she was like. When I saw her pictures, I thought she was like an 8.5. And I met her in person. I was like, holy fuck, dude.
Yeah, that's because she's hypersexual because she likes attention.
You know, she was probably. I don't know. She's like, she has.
I could have told you she was a Russian.
Like all those.
She's not Russian. Oh no, Russian too. Yeah.
I could have told you she's a Russian. I couldn't really say she's a Jew by her pictures.
Well, you know how the Russians lie about being Jewish.
Yeah, and she's got it Israel. Okay, so the age matches. I thought it was in the 20s, and I just saw the age. So age matches the face. Well, I'll tell you this, Pat. I agree with Jeff. This is what he says, but the way she acts, she looks very high maintenance for some stupid reason.
She's worth like 20 mil.
I don't care for what she's worth. By her picture, she looks very high maintenance. By her facial expressions of that. But I'll give it to Jeff. It's, yeah. Like body, okay. Face is not great at all. I have to say, body, yeah, tits are great. Nice and perky.
It's just the tits. The rest of the body is
you're basically, you're Pat.
The stomach is not amazing.
Take your hand and cover her tits and look straight at her face. Do that.
Hold on 1 second.
To remove her tits out of your vision. Put your hand over her tits to the and observe that face. It's a bunch of Botox. You can tell she has fillers, Botox, everything in her already injected. It's too firm. And she looks older than she needs to look kind of already with all this shit. She looks older than she's claiming to be by her, like, after all that Botox and fillers. Honestly, in my opinion.
I'm away for sure.
No, but do you see what I'm talking? You cover the tits.
I don't question the age, and like I will give it in the picture with the white dress. The face looks really cute. The other two pictures that really show her face, it's not good.
But Jeff, even the picture,
it's appealing, but it's not good.
Jeff, the picture in the white dress, it's that picture that she's holding a Windex bottle and cleaning the mirrors. That type of face, that type of look. It looks more of a natural type of look. And you know what I mean? Like, it looks like she needs to hold like she's holding rubber gloves. She's wearing rubber gloves, cleaning the washable mirror. That type of face she has.
I mean that's a positive.
You know what I mean? Kind of like just. She's wearing those yellow rubber gloves, cleaning the fucking washroom mirror. That's what she looks like.
I will say, like, very unphotogenic. Like when, like I was expecting.
No, Pat, that's
I was expecting,
That's the crazy. It's not that she's unphotogenic. She's photogenic. Nope. Like she's not.
Like, dude, I've met her in person like twice now.
She's a pretty girl, but she's not a 14. She's a pretty girl.
And the fact that you think she's a 14 is what tells me you're just dead off.
But she does have a good body, Joe.
What's that address again, Matthew? We want to complain?
Oh, the complaint department is 5562 West Edmund Street. Again, Chicago, Illinois. For all of the complaints to John Kitover, please guys, all complaints to 5562 West Edmund Street, Chicago, Illinois.
Can we get that zip code?
We'll make this public service announcement very shortly at random times. Thank you. Please follow us.
But
I still put a lot of stock in her, in her wealth. I'm being honest with you.
I mean, that's fine. If you want to date her just because she's a rich girl, do it. But know what you're getting. She's an attention whore, and she
will eat
not a 14.
She will eat you and chew you up. I can tell by that.
Yeah. If she's wealthier than you, there is no good outcome.
She has friends. She will eat you and chew you up, and she will break you bad.
She's a man eater.
Yes, exactly. There you go. Perfect word. You need to be like fucking. I guess if the Eastern Europeans different, like you gotta be nice to this.
No, she's mostly Western European.
Yeah. She's actually dumb in some ways. Like she's too nice. She loaned her. She loaned her ex-boyfriend $250. She's dumb with her money.
Does she have kids?
No.
So you could take advantage of one thing, but later on in her 40s, mid-40s, she's gonna realize she made a mistake. But she could be thinking her time is running out and she's nicer than she needs to be, or she pretends to be nicer than what she is.
No. This is just the game. These types of women play.
Yes, but correct. But what is she gonna win out of this game? Like when you play a game, you're playing to win.
Yeah, like
what are you winning with that?
What you're saying is, why would she want Pat? It's a good question.
So I'm saying maybe she just wants to kind of settle down and she's just ready to go for anything, and she might be misleading Pat without realizing.
What are you talking about, dude? Like, first off,
I'm not trying to put you down, Pat. I know it sounds.
In a little ways you are, dude. Like,
no,
I don't feel like pimples, blue eyes, I don't know.
Hold up, Pat. Let him finish his theory.
You're a good-looking guy, Pat. You're a good-looking guy. I'm not saying that way, but this type of person to be a chick around like that, with that type of way, the way you describe it, the images that I'm seeing. And well, Jeff is saying she's more Western European. I don't know her circle of friends and like how she conducts herself, but you are not that type of guy to put her in she needs somebody to put her in her place. Let's say it this way. That's how I view it. You're not that kind of guy. Your prettiness is not gonna put her in her place. If that's what you're only thinking that you have going.
No. Like, I agree with that. Like, that you're 100% right on. My logic is that every single person, like at the end of the day, could feel like I don't know as much as she does, but I have about like 20% of what she does.
She is right now, she just at the age that she feels like her time is running out, her friends are all having children. That's why I said, I don't know who her friends are. And she's
you're making yourself does she want to have kids?
She does want to have kids, yeah.
Okay. She is 37 too.
Which is like that's the upside in terms of like if I have kids with her, she ain't getting child support or alimony.
You're gonna have a beautiful relationship.
Look, at the end of the day, you're all overthinking this. She's like a New York 7 or 8 who presents very sexy, is an attention whore, apparently is incredibly wealthy and is single at 37 while wanting kids.
Damn.
She's crazy.
Exactly. That's exactly what I was thinking, Jeff.
Jeff, my dishwasher just said, she just heard us speaking. She's like, she's 37. She's desperate.
No, she's crazy and desperate.
Yeah, but the desperate just makes her crazy.
No, the crazy is why she's desperate.
Why?
Trust me, Rafi, you know I have experience.
Jeff, I'm not arguing.
The crazy is why she's alone and why she's desperate.
Exactly. I agree with Jeff on that.
If it was the desperate leading, she would have gotten married at 25.
Well, she could have been only chasing something till now, right? She might have been chasing somebody that's better than her, more successful than her, which again, it's
it's because she's fucked up in the head.
That's also possible. Again, there's many.
Again, Rafi, you know me.
I'm not arguing.
Jeff is right on this one. Her parents got divorced when she was 2, so
she's like, you think she's traumatized, okay?
Yeah. Which all I'm saying is like, I'm gonna have a fun night.
Has she ever told you to remind her of her dad?
No.
Anything like you're funny like my dad used to be or something, nothing like that. She ever popped in randomly?
No, but her dad.
So I've learned with these women at roughly this age, if it's too good to be true, it's because it's not true. It's because they're crazy.
Which is what my initial instinct was. So I was like, what's wrong with her?
Yes, it's correct.
Yeah.
I ignored that instinct once. Live on Clubhouse.
Come on, stop mistakes.
You've learned again that public service announcement?
Guys, all complaints to 5562 West Edmund Street, Chicago, Illinois. Please make that complaint to John Kitover. Again, all complaints to 5562 West Edmund Street, Chicago, Illinois. All complaints to John Kitover. Thank you.
You're gonna love being fucked in the ass when you're in prison.
It's fine. Maybe somebody can come with a complaint and show how it's done.
If you fuck him in the ass, please send your complaints to 5562 West Edmund Street,
Chicago, Illinois. And also, guys, we do have a postal code for you. Just in case if your mail does not make it. The postal code. You did it too early, but oh yeah, 60630. Again, I repeat, 60630 5562 West Edmund Street, Chicago, Illinois. I gotta make a jingle out of it. Like, you know what we need to do actually, Green? On the soundboard, just pre-record it, press play, and then continue. That's actually the best way. We talked to Leslie to make it on the soundboard. You guys can use my voice. Hello, Gigi.
Hello.
How are you? What's the voice?
I don't know. I just don't want John Kitover to know who I am.
Oh, where the complaint department's go to 5562 West Edmund Street, Chicago, Illinois?
Yes.
Oh, wow. You sound like a Mickey Mouse, actually.
I know. I'm actually walking outside all my different coats to see which one is the warmest coat.
So you're a writer.
So, because I'm going to go to Chicago soon.
So you
No, if you're going to Chicago, you should stop by 5562.
I'm going campaigning.
Are you gonna try to get people to vote for John Kitover?
No, he already has enough big signature.
He got enough signatures.
Yeah, he's signing himself right now.
Yeah.
Gigi photos triggering to me. That man is trying to cost me $500,000.
I know.
Fuck that dude.
He's a trigger. So how about that little kid?
John Kitover?
Not his old man.
He's a weirdo.
tattoos, not him. But
with the two-tone beard.
Oh, I don't remember. I mean, gray.
No, two-tone.
What are the
He's
two?
He's dyeing the middle part of his beard now, like a fucking homo.
Like a skunk.
No, yeah, just like that.
Wait, who is dyeing the middle of his beard?
Like Elvira.
John Kitover.
No, I was talking about the kid with the Minnesota who went to Minnesota. The young man, the 22-year-old.
Oh, you're talking about what's his face?
I can't remember his name now. Jeffrey? No. Nick, yes. Nick. It's just shocking because I think we discussed it the other day, and it was on, Instagram and YouTube and everything, and now he's on the news. Like, he actually did something quite amazing.
Hello. Everybody, I think you found better meet you, Philip. I'm your Philip.
Was he snoring?
Oh yeah, unless he was having fucking very time diarrhea noises, like continuous. Yeah, he was snoring.
It was the weirdest snore too. Like there was like a half moan snore.
That would keep me awake.
Do you think we live in a world right now where, like, if someone ran, like, on, like, lower level, like, congressman in a state, and during a debate, the person said nothing other than to the other candidates, like, why are you gay? Like, a person like that could win in today's modern day.
No, I still don't think they can win. They'd have to say a few more things.
What if it was just all, like, TikTok and YouTube catchphrases? Like, how long before a candidate could win just doing that?
Okay, so I think we're gonna go back to how I do this. Friends. What do I do? Friends of friends. Friends only. Friends only. Yes. I'm gonna start a room. You guys shut this one.
Thank you. God bless. Good night.
If you don't like the process, that's fine. If you want to fix the process, that's okay too.
But Marshall,
Everybody's okay with Marshall.
at the same time, because what I'm hearing is, and I know this from my daily work, we in California, those that are being kidnapped, they're not vetted being from Mexico. As a matter of fact, I can tell you firsthand, I know they're not. And they're being driven across the border within 7 hours from when they're picked up. So there's no agreement going on. It's happening. And they even get on planes in less than 5 hours. So
Expedited release. For certain.
I'm sorry?
It's called expedited release if I'm calling the legal term correctly. They're like.
But my point is can two things be right at the same time?
Sure.
I mean, it could be right if the United States breaks its own laws, surely.
They are. That's the point, Marshall.
No, that's my point was like, if we're going to send people on planes, we have to have a place to send them. If we're sending them to a country, we have an agreement with that country. We don't just send planes and they show up. That's not how that works.
Didn't we do that in February? We sent a plane load of people that got returned because our government thought they could do it. So it isn't that. So let me finish what I'm saying to you. There may be laws against it, but this administration doesn't adhere to that. That's the point.
Then the country's turning around. This is my entire point. This is dependent upon the countries we're sending them to. Like, CCOP has to agree to take these people. Venezuela has to agree not to have these people. Right? It's why that flight was turned around. Because the State Department didn't have a legal agreement with them. They didn't even follow their own internal process. Like, yeah, sure, that happens. But again, to send these people, we have to have legal language that are negotiated by the State Department. It's how we got to CCOP, for example. We negotiated with those folks. Hey, look at the places around Central and South America won't take their citizens. We will, and if you'll pay us, we'll certainly hold them. We'll hold them in prison, but we'll certainly hold them. And the Trump administration will let you have, they're like,